Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Homer Slugger is our subject as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chances of extending it in this game?
Well, Matt, we all know that these streaks are always tough to keep going, especially when people start to catch on that they're actually happening. Plus, the pressure just keeps rising the longer they get. Now, this isn't really that long a streak by any means, so I doubt that he's feeling any pressure yet. I think he's just really having fun with it. But if he continues to stick to that same approach he's had over the last 10, I think he's got a good shot to keep it going for a little while longer. And, you know, it always helps if you get that hit out of the way in your very first at-bat. So we'll see if he can get that done in this one.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Gibbons lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. EK, any thoughts?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He was a run-producing machine last month, driving in over 30 runs. He just kept coming through with runners in scoring position, and he found a variety of ways to get it done. That's doing what it takes to help your team win ball games.
Homer Slugger will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Come on, right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, stay hot now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ballou racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Homer Slugger is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned
come on now,
anything
big
out
dog.
there. There's another pitch right down the middle. And I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Come on now, one time, right here.
The windup and the 0-1.
Right guy, right
In the
spot.
air to
Come on
center
now,
field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Homer Slugger stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now 6-2.
Boy, and have a day at the plate. Another RBI. That's his 4th of the game, and he's just putting on a hitting clinic with runners in scoring position. That is not a bad day's work.
Danny Goodson steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
6
runs, 9 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw.
He's safe.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Alton Bermundo will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
Hey, get the pitch up there. Come on now.
Hey, your
The
pitch,
1-2 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Chopped weakly to the left. Backhanded. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Well, let me tell you, when you're on a losing streak, this is an out. But when you're on a winning streak, man, these are the little breaks that just seem to always go your way. He's got himself an infield single.
Come on, guys.
Leading off the inning, Dino Salazar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Hit to short. Slugger is up with it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher.
Homer Slugger will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Into the windup and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Danny Goodson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
Alton Bermundo ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Hey, drive that pitch.
Kiki Sierra gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Reined in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're on top 7-2. Ryan Stultz will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Pete.
Homer Slugger stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
Homer Slugger.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Ballou ranging back. Still ranging back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember, so.
Carl Groves will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there. Hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 9-2. So long from the Bronx.
They left 11 men on base.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Homer Slugger is our subject, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs, really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here. Homer Slugger will stand in now 1 day after his amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them.
Scott Lasky will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Yeah, you know, a double.
Brian Feliciano will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point. Has to be thinking strikeout here. To short. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Cesar Alaniz is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a...
Way to get dirty. The throw. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop. Makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Striding into the box, Homer Slugger, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier.
Wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hit.
Tyrone Bueno will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 4-0. Homer Slugger will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Here we go, kid.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category.
Yeah, they've been counting on him to deliver extra base hits all season long. He's done it again here.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Danny Goodson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
High pop-up. Rosales is there for it. He's got it one away.
The batter.
Alton Bermundo will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hey, I need you right here, one time. He's going,
Runner goes for third.
Right
Swing
here,
and a
right
ball
here,
hit
on the back.
softly on the ground.
He's out.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Hey, have a good rip
Kiki
up there, huh?
Sierra will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Homer Slugger will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
Shortstop.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field.
Take a look,
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. The pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Danny Goodson will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the